Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's Toolbox safety topic video. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature along with other safety related videos and leadership training videos. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about slips, trips, and falls in the construction industry. Nearly 1/3 of reportable injuries and 40% of fatalities in construction result from slips, trips, and falls. These injuries result in 50% more days away from work than other injuries. Slips, trips, and falls can be caused by slick spots, debris, clutter, and unsafe stairs or ladders. The Occupational Health and Safety Administration, or OSHA, requires employers to protect against these hazards. These regulations will help you prevent slips, trips, and falls. Let's talk about housekeeping. Housekeeping is an effective way to minimize accidents. OSHA requires that passageways be clear of obstructions, in good repair, large enough to allow safe clearance. Make housekeeping a routine by picking up after yourself, keeping surfaces and stairways clear of debris, putting away tools and equipment after use. Your employer should allow you time to clean your work area. Let's talk about indoor and outdoor surfaces. Keep outdoor surfaces clean and dry. Treat them with sand, salt, or anti-skid adhesive if necessary. Indoors, use non-slip floor mats and allow people to clean their shoes often. Now, floor mats should have beveled edges, lay flat, and be made of material that won't slide, and be placed where moisture can collect. Finally, wear boots or shoes with good traction. Let's talk about lifting equipment. Construction equipment can create slip, trip, and fall hazards. All lifting equipment requires training to operate. Personal fall arrest systems also require training. Never operate equipment without training. Use only equipment that is in good condition and inspect it before use. If you notice problems, remove it from service and notify a supervisor. Then there's floor landing protection. The load rating is the maximum weight that a floor surface can safely hold. The approved load limit should be posted. This limit includes the total weight of all people and objects on that surface. It's unsafe and against the law to exceed the load rating. If you bring an unusual amount of weight onto a surface, or if work is being performed on a surface that hasn't been rated, check that the surface can handle the load. Let's talk about holes and openings. OSHA defines a hole as a gap or a space more than 2 inches wide in any horizontal working surface, and an opening is a gap or space at least 30 inches high and at least 18 inches wide in a vertical surface through which a person could fall. Holes in any openings that could lead to a fall must have covers or railings to prevent tripping or falling, a toe board if tools may fall into it or people can pass under it. If holes or openings must be left temporarily unguarded, they must be attended until covered again. Let's talk about stairs and ladders. To help prevent falls on stairs, always use the handrail. Turn on lights in the stairwell. Don't carry loads that block your view. Check individual stairs regularly for damage. Repair steps when necessary. Keep stairways clear. Clean up any moisture you find. In general, to help prevent falls from ladders, inspect it prior to use to make sure it has no defects. If damaged, remove ladder from service, tag it dangerous, do not use, and notify your supervisor. Never use metal ladders around electrical equipment. As a fact, metal ladders are normally prohibited on a construction job site. Never exceed the ladder's load rating. Never use ladders horizontally as work platforms. Let's talk about scaffolds. Safety requirements for scaffolds. Scaffolds must support 4 times the maximal intended load. Workers must be protected from overhead hazards. Scaffolding higher than 10 feet must have guardrails, mid-rails, and toe boards. Use wire mesh between the toe boards and guardrails if people pass below. Workers must have a safe way to get onto the scaffold. Don't use damaged or weakened scaffolding. Don't move or alter scaffolding while someone is working on it. Never work on scaffolding during storms, high winds, ice, or snow. Now let's talk about open-sided floors. Open-sided floors 6 feet above the surface must have railings on open sides except for entrances to ramps, stairways, etc. If the floor is used for non-construction activities, it must have a railing at 4 foot. There must be a toe board below the railing if people pass under it. There is moving machinery below. There is danger of falling objects. And if an open-sided floor is lower than 4 to 6 feet threshold, there still must be a railing and toe board if it is near hazardous equipment. If railing system is not possible, an approved fall protection method must be in place. And then there's loading docks. Dock boards are movable ramps. They bridge the gap between a loading dock and a truck. To prevent accidents, OSHA requires that dock boards be secured. Vehicles be secured from moving with wheel chocks or brakes which meet Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration requirements. Entryways into trailers from loading docks must be well lit. Workers be aware of sharp edges and uneven ground. Workers keep dock free of moisture and debris. In summary, slips, trips, and falls can cause serious injury. Following OSHA's requirement will help keep employees and visitors safe. Be mindful of your surroundings, clean up after yourself, and implement safety measures when necessary. Alright, boys and girls, that's it for this week's Toolbox Safety Topic video. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, other safety-related videos, and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your co-workers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day, and remember, I will see you in the field. Let's start with housekeeping. Let's pause for a minute while this truck leaves the building. I don't know what they're doing back there. OSHA requires that passageways be dock boards are movable ramps. Goodness gracious. Y'all excuse me. Clean up. Man, I got tongue-tied a bunch of times doing that daggum video. I don't know if I need to. I'm going to try and edit it down and see if I can edit it down without having to redo it. Once again, this video is brought to you by Picnic Tablecloth Menswear. It can be purchased at www. I have no idea. That's what my eldest daughter calls it. Anyway, thanks for watching.